And then she lived in our house at the end, before hospice. We weren't even talking before that. I mean, we were, and then we weren't. And then we were. She's completely manipulative, until my husband finally enforced a no-contact rule, which lasted until I got pregnant with my daughter. I didn't let her anywhere near me when I had my son, which is why I gave her my daughter, who she immediately stabbed her hooks into. And I felt guilty again. I felt guilty again. When she got sick, not that she was really even my mom at the end, and not that she would ever feel guilty about anything. And I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.
You okay, Mom?
What?
Is there something on your mind?
Is there something on your mind?
It just seems like there might be something you want to say.
Peter.
Like what? I mean, why would I want to say something so I could watch you sneer at me?
Sneer at you? I don't ever sneer at you.
Oh, sweetie, you don't have to. You get your point across.
Okay, so fine, then say what you want to say then.
Peter.
I don't want to say anything. I've tried saying
Okay, so
things.
try again, release yourself.
Oh, release you mean?
Yeah, fine, release me, just say it. Just fucking say it.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Do you understand?
Hereditary is about inheriting family trauma.
Who's gonna take care of me when you die?
Steve's an ordinary man, husband, father. There is a connection between Peter and his father that isn't there between Peter and his mother.
Just say it.
Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother!
I thought it was one of the best characters I'd ever seen. A teenager who felt completely three-dimensional. This is a movie about a family.
Oh my God, what's that?
A really dysfunctional family.
It's also about relationships and like dealing with loss.
Your mother? She isn't gone.
How you see them at the end after having invested so much will haunt people.
This is a movie that sits in your body for the rest of your life.
In Hereditary, I play this woman called Annie. She is a mother and a wife. The beginning of the story starts at her mum's funeral. My mother was a very secretive woman. And then there is a purely horrific aspect that comes into it. It's one of the most intense parts I've ever played.
I am your mother!
Ultimately, Hereditary is about inheriting family trauma. In this film, there's no let-up. And that will haunt people.
Mom?
I don't like this. Please stop.
Maybe we finish the toy after the quiz.
My name's Annie. My mom died a week ago. She was a very private woman, and she wasn't altogether there at the end.
Who's gonna take care of me
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
when you die?
Sorry, I recognize you from your mother. How is your relationship with your daughter? What?
Peter?
Charlie? Are you okay? Charlie? Please stop.
Charlie!
Charlie.
Please stop.
Mom?
Charlie!
Mom? What's happening?
Come on, Peter. Let's just do it.
It's heartening to see so many strange new faces here today. I know my mom would be very touched and probably a little suspicious. My mother was a very secretive and private woman. It's Grandma. You know you were her favorite, right? Even when you were a little baby, she wouldn't let me feed you because she needed to feed you. She was a very difficult woman, which maybe explains me.
I recognize you from your mother.
What?
Sometimes I swear I can feel them in the room.
Oh my God, what's that?
She isn't gone.
She had private rituals, private friends.
Who's gonna take care of me?
You don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die,
She wasn't altogether there. At the end.
I don't like this. Dad, I don't like this.
What's happening? Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother! Mom, what's happening? Make it stop! Make it stop!
I just don't want to put any more stress on my family.